good afternoon, everybody from the Healthy and Wealthy Female Leaders Collective. I'm so excited to come on here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to come here to this space where we're gonna be doing this type of master classes more often. It's more than a training. Master classes are deep in detail with a very important deep concepts about what it calls like attraction marketing, and also more of that what I'm going to be sharing with you all during these trainings. It's all about this psychology to sales methodology that it's so exciting for me. I'm so happy, super excited to be here because this is something that it really, if you can understand the concepts, but not only the concepts, but also the energetics behind content creation, honestly, this is going to be a very, very powerful tool. And this is what we're going to talk about today. It's super one of the most important things if you are looking to build and expand and grow your business, online business especially, with traction marketing, with organic tools, just organically. So I'm super excited to be here. If you are watching this live, just hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, just hashtag replay. I'm super excited to be here. For those who know me already, my name is Natalie, Natalie Constante, and I am a world traveler, what I love to say. And why I mention this, it's because what I believe so much is that, we were born to live fully. We were born to live the whole life with no limitations. And something that I really want to share with you is that it's possible, no matter wherever you are in the world, no matter the initial conditions, no matter where you started, no matter the social, cultural, geographical situations, you can make your life as like a big thing. You can really create such a lot of wealth, and it's because you decided, because you went all in, and you gave yourself time and grace and also energy for building the life that you want, and it's possible. And I'm telling you this because I am from Latin America. I am from Ecuador, from the Galapagos Islands. And one of the main things that, if you are familiar with this or something like that, is that we grow in environments where we are conditioned, right? We are conditioned to in any environment, not only like in the part of Latin America, but also like wherever you are in the world, your environment, your town, your people, they have different beliefs, and they made us accept different beliefs too for ourselves. When we accept those beliefs, we are conditioned to raise up to the point of what the society says. So why I'm mentioning this, it's because we are here for being a disruptive people who show the world, who show your environment, who show your family, who show everybody, the naysayers, and everybody who were saying that you are not capable to do it. We're here to go beyond, and this is the reason why my mission is especially reduce this wealth gap, this cultural wealth gap that where we are right, and around the world. And we can make it possible no matter the initial the conditions itself. So that being said, what I want to share with you is this part of the market message. Why this is so important, why the market message is so important to know the market message match, because we most of the time when we start a business, when we grow a business, we get lost. We want to post so many things about our knowledge, our experience, but the fact is that when you post a lot of things without understanding deeply in detail, like who's your market and what you can offer, and that that your product or your service can help somebody to to overcome their situation, that you can do it. But the challenge is not it's not that part. The challenge is, how can I communicate? How can people understand? I am with somebody here and they don't understand how I can help them, and then they don't buy from me. So this is the reason why I wanted to come on here and jump into this masterclass with you all, because When you understand the principles of this, it's a life-changing situation, you know. And then something that I wanted to mention also is that the intention of this is you to apply the tools and you to grow beyond, you to grow beyond. And I'm pretty sure that this is gonna give you very good insights, this masterclass. Okay, and also the intention of this is letting you know what it's possible when you start writing, like from your vulnerability, from your authenticity. You start writing, like raising your voice, because do you want to know what gives you authority in the online space? Authority in your niche, authority in the market, in the crowd. Like everybody's doing so many things, so generalistic, super like generalistic itself. But what gives you authority is not putting, like, honestly, it's not putting your certifications, it's not putting like whatever you want, the whole, the all your studies and all the things like that. And also, yes, I mean, definitely case studies, testimonials give you authority, but what really gives you authority, it's your voice, it's your opinion, it's the way how you talk to people, it's the vulnerability that you put it, because your vulnerability is your power. The way how you talk to people is your power. The way how you express, you show your struggle, that is your power. That is why people will pick you instead of another one, because you are being real. So how can you project that into your content? Right? So the first thing that you gotta know, like, is this is a master class for those who are, entrepreneurs, for those who are service providers, for those who are even online course creators. But if you really want, this is for those who really want to grow online, and see growing online up to 6 figures and more, because it's possible. Like, I can tell you, like, if I could do it, why you can't? Like, it's possible. Like, there is no limit. The only limitation sometimes is in our mind. It's in the focus that we put, in the how much do we want to delay the result itself. Okay, so what I wanted to mention right now is that also this is for people who are looking, like, what I want to mention is the concept here. It's for people who are looking to grow, the online coaching business through acquiring or enrolling premium clients. This is for people who are looking to, expand and grow big. This is for people who want to play big, because like, it's the same energy to sell a low ticket pricing, and it's the same energy, time, and even money to sell a high ticket pricing. What is the difference between both? Is the value. Like, it's the value, the level of transformation that you're providing, the level of result that you're providing, if it's just an entry level or if it's a transformation that you're providing to your client. This is one thing that what gives you, the capacity for you to charge premium. And the second thing is also the way how you articulate the value, because even, as I said, even if you have a very powerful transformation for your clients, if you have a lot of preparation, you know how to create breakthroughs. If your ideal clients don't understand the way, like, what you can help them achieve, that's not going to happen. And this is why I really focus a lot into you develop a very powerful promise, but a real promise, but a tangible promise. And so many people tell me, like, oh, how can I develop a promise when there is no something monetary, there's no fitness, like, there's no tangible? Like, it's possible to develop a promise. You gotta put it yourself, like, what is the vision, the Polaroid effect that I call, which is like you putting yourself in the eyes of your ideal client, how a perfect scenario for them look like. Like, if you can take a photo of the biggest desire of your ideal client, how does it look like? And that is the promise. Now you have to put it into words. You have to articulate it and through your content communicate that, right? And something that I really love about organic is that you can create this connection with people. You can talk to people in a way that it's beautiful. You can even select your clients in the right energy that you want to have into your space. So this is for people who want to play big, because the concepts that you are going to learn here are very powerful. Okay, so especially with premium clients, which is if your program already has like you're charging over $3,000, or if you want to charge also, this is something that you can start doing itself. And why this is so important? Because there's a lot of people who are depending on ads. There's a lot of people who are paying a lot of money on paid ads. There's a lot of people who are, you have your platform, you have your website that nobody visits. It's because nowadays we are in the social media era. We are looking to connect. We are looking to expand ourselves in another way. Okay. So another thing is also why this is important to know about the market message bridge or the market message match. It's because this is going to allow you to build perfect fit audiences. Like the way how you communicate the message, the way how you put content out there, it's going to attract certain people and it's going to repel others. And that is such a cool thing. Because you don't want to, you want to attract qualified idea clients. You want to attract people who can pay, who are going to be willing and commit, and who want to show up, and because you're going to put a lot of energy to, so you want them to have results too, right? So, and also this is a masterclass. What you're going to learn here is also for you to be the one in your audience, for you to stand out, and everything starts with the root, which is the messaging. Sometimes we say like, oh my gosh, nobody's engaging, nobody's watching. Like, you gotta know that people are watching, people are engaging with you in silence. But there's a point where your message, where the value of your offer matches with your market desire. Oh my gosh, this is when the magic happens, when everything, when it's gold. Okay, so this is really, 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 really really important. And sometimes I also hear people like, oh, I'm posting content every day, I know that I'm communicating my message. Like, yes, you are communicating your way, but you're not communicating the value of your message, the value of your offer. One thing is communicating your offer, when another whole different, totally different dynamic is communicating the value of your offer. My offer, let's say the raise method offer, it's about it's about enrolling premium clients, right? With organic marketing, attraction-based organic marketing. Now, that is the offer, and actually that is, if I say like, yes, the raise method, it's a human behavior methodology. It's a 16 weeks and stuff like that. That is what most common people talk. It's like, we are going to learn about psychology based sales. You're going to learn about marketing, about like content. Like, if I talk about that, that's too generic, and this is not what attracts people, right? Like, that is the common thing that a lot of people are doing, just communicating the offer. While communicating the value is like, so that you can, whatever is the benefit. So the raise method focuses a lot in enrolling premium clients. Like, it's a methodology that helps you to enroll premium clients with human behavior, using also personal power and emotional intelligence, and of course psychology-based marketing, so that you're gonna be able to raise your revenue up to 6 figures, and then you're gonna be able to, of course, enjoy a life full of life, which are really, I really communicate that this is real. Like, you can build a business while you enjoy your passions. One of my passions is traveling, so I've been enrolling clients from different countries around the world, and I am here to tell you and disrupt this paradigm that it's not possible to do this. I am here to tell you that it's possible for you to build a business while you enjoy your passions. It's possible you to have it all. You can have freedom, you can have money, you can have amazing relationships. It's possible to have it all. And I'm here to let you know, and I'm here to tell to show you, and I'm here for empowering you to believe in yourself. Because it's so beautiful, isn't it? Like life is so beautiful. Why we are so attached to patterns or situations where there's no fulfillment. When you are like there's a lot of people who are in jobs that they don't feel happy, and it's so scary to escape. Or they're with clients, or they're fully booked with clients who are not respectful. They're missing like boundaries. Or there's a lot of people who are just trying and struggling to build an online coaching business without any strategy, without any help, and then it's like it's so frustrated. So it doesn't have to be like that. And that's why I'm here to show you this part of the market message bridge. Okay? So, and also, this is not really for people who want to play. It's about creating a transformation, right? Now, the purpose of marketing, honestly, the purpose of marketing is that, oh my gosh, I hope it's like, here it says that my connection is crazy. Okay, I hope it isn't good. Okay, the purpose of marketing is that you attract the right people. It's not attracting people, just people. It's attracting the right ideal premium clients. You know, why people pay premium for something and why people don't pay premium? It's because the way how you communicate, the way how you articulate your offer, is that it has a certain level of sophistication than the way how you communicate, the way how you communicate a low ticket offer. A low ticket offer is different. It's like you don't it's different, the level of sophistication. Why I'm talking about sophistication is the depth of your content. Is the depth, how deep is your content itself? And if you are really showing your expertise, and like your authority comes with your opinions, the way how you talk to people. So this is very, 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 very great thing. It's like polarizing content. It's being disruptive itself. So let's talk about this part of the message market bridge. If you are watching this, I just would love you to comment down below what you're offering. Like, what is your offer? What is the message? What is the messaging? What is the promise that you have for your coaching? What is your promise itself? And what is the problem that you're solving? Because that's gonna determine basically if you're solving an entry-level problem or you're solving a deep-level problem. But probably you're solving a deep-level problem, but the way how you're articulating is just like an entry-level problem. So people are not gonna pay premium for a entry-level problem, right? So I wanna let me see if somewhere here I can share my screen, because what I wanted to do is that, very important, to show you the market message bridge. Okay, so the market message bridge, it's all about knowing, who's your ideal client, what's your market, and what's your message. What is your market means like, what is your niche? The niche is not only a general thing. Okay, I'm in a life coaching business. Okay, cool. What else? What is your specialty? What are you expert on? And then there's a very good, important thing, like, so the market message is basically, your market is looking for a solution right now. Your market is looking for a solution right now. Now, how can you how can you communicate what they are looking for? So here's the fact. Here's the fact. The right message is going to attract the right people at the right time and the right way. There is like, probably you have already in your audience people who are willing to buy right now your content right now, but they are looking for somebody who can give them. First of all, the message, whatever is your message, is it has to show people that you are a true embodiment of what you preach. So if you're helping people to become healthy, to become healthier and to lose weight, how are you showing people that you are living that value? Because like, the message is how you also embody what you are offering, you know? The only purpose of your message is really to create this bridge. I'm putting content out there with a specific type of message that I'm helping people to achieve certain goal, certain promise, over like without these things that are not included. This is my methodology. Do you want to join? So here is my message, and this is. So for example, one thing is like, I am to lose weight, you know. So helping people is super general. To lose weight, it's super general. How can you narrow that? I am helping people. I am helping flight attendants that travel 90% of their time to lose 10 pounds. Oh my gosh, that is so directed. There is a market who has a need, which is flight attendants who are traveling all the time. They have a specific certain situation in moment in time, and then they want what they are looking for. They are just traveling. They don't have time to work out. They need something like that works for them, so then they can lose weight or they can stay fit while they travel. Whether you can be providing good nutrition, good workout, good exercises. So how can you match that? So when you create content like, how can you lose 10 pounds? Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of people. But if you get more specific, if your content talks all about deep in detail, how can I help flight attendants? I'm gonna go down to a specific niche. Now, how many flight attendants around the world there are? I don't know. Thousands, or even millions, right? So this is a thing. Like, why do we play in a scarcity? Why we think that, oh, I can help to everybody? Yes, you can help to everybody with your knowledge, right? Like, it's like a doctor. A doctor can help to everybody. Charge a certain amount, right? But if they want, but if there's something happens, especially in my heart, I need to check a cardiologist. A cardiologist isn't a specialist. A cardiologist is somebody who can diagnose and who can provide a solution specifically for my problem. I would pay whatever. If I am in a situation where I already need a solution and I need to be healthier, I will pay whatever in order to find the solution, and I will go to the cardiologist. I will become resourceful. I will do whatever it takes to get that help. So then the question for you is, what are your specialty? Like, what is your specialty? What do you do, like, specially? You know, very important to define this part. Like, one of the main things that we do in the RAISE method, the first thing is understanding the audience, creating a powerful offer, what we call the juicy, irresistible offers. and they are for certain level of people. Now we have raised the standard now in the race method. It's not for everybody. It's for people who are willing to do it. And that's why there are certain level of qualifications or characteristics for enrolling to the race method, because we know the level of results that we can provide, and we know that what type of people achieve the best results, and we want these people there, and we're going to allow these people to come there because of a level of specialization. We specialize in content creation and attraction and high ticket sales with focus with content creation. Content is powerful. Your content is gonna do the 70% of the sale if you do it right. So why it's important, the market message bridge, right? The market message match, when there's a match between what your market wants with the message, you can articulate really clear the frustration. What is the frustration that they have? What do they have that they don't want? First thing to discover your message. What do they have but they don't want? So if you can articulate the frustration, how people are feeling, a specific type of people in a specific type of situation, a specific stage of life, how they are feeling, so then there is so then they match with your help, with your solution, and then you can give them hope, you can provide a solution, and then they speak to aspiration, leadership, empowering communication, ambition, evolution, right? There are some principles to talk about this. There are some principles. First of all, one of the principles are they need to feel understood. They just need to feel understood. You have walked their shoes or understand what it's like. First stage, problem awareness. So the way how you're going to communicate your message, first of all, you need to have a clear promise. Clear promise. What are you helping people to achieve? What is the clear promise of your program? It has to be tangible, it has to be specific, it has to show the neediness that have your people, relevance, it has to be relevant. So when you have a clear promise, a clear understanding of your perfect fit avatar, which is your ideal client, you have a clear specialty, you're going to start communicating, articulating the value of your offer through your content, talking about the pain, the impact that people, if they don't solve the problem, they have an impact, right? They have an impact. If people don't solve the problem, what is the financial, economical, relationship-wise, in terms of, what's the impact for your ideal client? And then you talk about the possibilities. This is the impact if you don't solve this. This is the solution. This is what happened. I'm going to talk deep in detail what's going on there. So, very important to know. Very important to know the solution. So, the next part of the market message bridge is you to understand what do they want but they don't have. You really need to know how to articulate what do they want but they don't have. For example, if they are telling what they don't have but they want, they have, I'm gonna give you, they have, for example, entrepreneurs, people booking calls, or they have people engaging in their posts, but they are not ideal client and they will never buy, and they are just time wasters. There's people who are stuck whenever trying to create content. this is what they have, but they don't want. Now, what do they want? People like entrepreneurs who are, who have people booking calls, but they are not ideal clients. They will never buy, or they are just looking for free information. They want a calendar fully booked with sales calls, with idea prospects, with people who are ready, who are committed, who are qualified. People who feel stuck whenever trying to create content. What do they want? They want a strategic content calendar that helps them stay consistent and on track. We gotta be able to articulate the value not in what we think they want, but in their own words. What's the best way? What's not the best, but one is a good way to discover this part? It's through the market research, talking to ideal clients, asking specific certain questions, right? Like going to forums, groups, read, get the language from people, get the vivid language. What is the problem? How they are expressing their problem, and how you can put that in your content. This is the way how you are going to articulate through your content, articulate through each piece of post that you create. So people, we are so distracted. The reticular activated system in our brain just focuses on what we care. And if your ideal client is looking for it has a pain that summer is coming, and they want to lose weight, and they have tried a lot, and then she's really looking for that, but they are, let's say, a flight attendant, for example. If they are just focused in their pain or their solution, so they're gonna keep scrolling until, even if you have a really good content that talks to their pain, and specifically the way how they are describing, and provides the solution, are not reading your content is because just simply they don't understand. You are not articulated the value of your offer. You're just providing information. Information doesn't sell. I can find information in Google. That is not a problem. What I want is somebody who can have their own opinions, a leadership. I want somebody who can show me the path. When I am buying something, I am a person who buys in silence. What does it mean? I'm a buyer who is just reading. Is reading, checking who's the best perfect fit coach for me. And I am a person who makes quick decisions. And I am a person who's go all in. And I am a person who reaches out to the coach and say, hey, I want to hire you. When I see value, when I see that they are speaking to me, when I see they are speaking to my aspirations, that when I see they are speaking to my pain, that they understand, that they empower me, that is what I buy. And I buy without sales call. So how can you do that for you? Right? Understanding how to articulate what do they want, right? Amazing and powerful thing. So very important. They need A to point B. So then they can see, understand there's a solution awareness. The third part is transformation drives value. If you can articulate the transformation that they get, that is the powerful thing. Articulate the transformation. How does it look like? How does it look like? That's why I'm saying like embodiment through your content is powerful. When you can make them feel understood. When they can see a path, and then they can see that you can take them from point I to point B and see a transformation, there is when the market message bridge goes there. That is the understanding of content creation. Right? It's so powerful. And this is something that I really like. It has changed the path of how I do business. At the very beginning, when I was just starting, oh my gosh, I was creating content a lot. But I was creating content a lot about storytelling. Actually, it was going well. It was good. I felt good. The only thing is that I had like the first time when I started, I had like 20 sales calls, 20 no's. It was a good lesson though. It was a good lesson because I a lot of things like every sales call I got a new insight, which was great because we are here in the business to master the skills. We're here in the business to master. It's not learning thousands of strategies and knowing a little bit of each one. Is learning one strategy that makes you feel good and master it. Oh my gosh, that's a totally different life change. So I got 20 no's. All of them were not my ideal client. First of all, because I didn't know who's my ideal client clearly. Second, because I didn't know how to qualify ideal clients. Third, because I didn't like the way how I was producing content. It was just inspiration. Inspirational content is great, creates connection, but it doesn't see how can I help them. Fourth, I wasn't creating enough authority, so people didn't buy from me at the very beginning. So after 20 no's, I got a client. For my first ever client, paid me $4,000. Oh my gosh, that meant the world for me. It was amazing. What was required? Well, actually, that's my second client. My third, because the first two clients paid me $250 for 2 months of coaching. My third client paid me $4,000, and it's because I refined some strategies. But anyway, it wasn't enough. I needed to learn more. I had such a long time trying to refine and refine and refine and refine, and months, $0, $0, and then 20K. I'm so grateful. Last year was 100K, well, over 100K. And it's crazy, and I gotta tell you this. You fucking can do it. There are no limitations. Like, honestly, I started from zero skills in business. It's just practice. It's a good strategy. It's something that makes you feel good. It's risk. It's taking action. It's making bold moves. It's going all in, because this is what gives you it's risky, it's a lot of money, but instead instead mentioning, how can this cost me, this is gonna cost me $7,000, $10,000. How much this can make me? If I pay $7,000, $10,000, how much this can make me? Oh, within 3, 4, 5, 6 months, I'm gonna make the double of my investment. But not only that, I'm gonna have a whole blueprint to make the same thing every single month. How cool is that? I'm excited. One decision can change the totally the way how you are managing and handling your life. Believe it. Believe it, because if I could do it, why you can't? There's no, like, nothing. Okay, I'm not a mom. You're a mom. Organize your time. I used to work when I started and I hit my first 20K a month. I didn't work 10 hours. I worked like 5 hours, 4 hours, stuff like that. But it was consistency. It was consistency. It was consistency. I talked to my coach. Okay, how can I refine this? How can I refine the other thing? It was consistency. This is what matters. The way how you're gonna create this market message, bridge, match, and then it's you articulating what do they want and they don't have, what do they have and they don't want, and talk to them in their language, not in the way how you want to them to feel. Talk in their language. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a life-changing experience. So I wanna another second part of this masterclass. Well, for those who text me in the end and your email. Okay, so you're gonna have the worksheet with some prompts that comes in the email. So if you are looking also to masterclass, I know that some of you are working or stuff like that, so you can watch the replay. And also you can, if you didn't request the link for the registration, just comment down below or send me a DM and I'm gonna send you the link. It's a free worksheet that includes with this masterclass for you to have more understanding about this part. And the second part is also I wanted to mention something. Like at the end of this month, oh my gosh, we have 4 more days for you can get the 30% discount of the Perfect Fit Audience program. So my program, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Why this is a program. It's made for people who are for entrepreneurs who are looking to refine the content, for those entrepreneurs who are looking to understand how to stand out over the crowd, who are looking to put their voice, who are tired of all these generic things, and you want to put your voice, you want to attract the right people, you want to enroll premium clients, you want to grow, this is for you. So very important if you are looking to do that. If you are looking to do it, this is for the people who want to create a brand, because a brand gives you freedom. A brand already creates this awareness in people. We're going to talk about personal branding, a lot about personal branding, how you can stand out over the crowd. This is for everybody who wants to that you create powerful content, attraction content that is gonna do 70% of the work for you. Like this type of content is gonna allow you to attract the right people and repel the wrong one, and it's gonna allow you to create and build your audience, your authority, and of course attract the right clients. And overall, if you want to ignite fire, like this is the purpose of the content. People hire you because of your energy, because of who you are, because they have a connection with you, especially if you're offering one-on-one. So, even if you're offering a group coaching course, people hire you because of who you are and how you can help them. There's a lot of people offering the same. What's the difference? It's you. So how can you share and communicate that through your content? That it ignites fire, creates excitement, is like, and you can see money flowing. Oh my gosh. And this requires a lot of confidence. So this is for people who want to also understand in a deeper level energetically and the mindset how you can offer these premium offers, how you can enroll premium clients, sell high ticket coaching through your creation, and then feeling we're gonna do a very, very important workshops. We're gonna create content live. We're gonna do workshops creating content all together. It's gonna be super amazing, and it's included 2 months of this is 6 weeks, so you're gonna have also 2 more weeks, which is gonna make basically 8 weeks of mentorship. We're gonna do 2 calls per month, and it's gonna be amazing. So take advantage of this opportunity. It has 30% discount now. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous, insane. But if you want to go all in, if you are really looking to expand and see things going and growing, oh my gosh, what I'm going to teach you is something that I have invested over $50,000, $60,000 in coaching right now in different skills about marketing, sales, and stuff like that. So what I'm going to teach you is something that works, something powerful, something that is magnetic. Oh my gosh. So, and also you're going to learn the psychology to sales methodology for content creations. It's all about how to create attraction marketing content that attracts high caliber of clients. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. We're going to talk about your branding, your messaging. We're going to design together your messaging, your branding, personal branding, and also map out all the whole content strategy, all the different phases of awareness, all the way how you can build your perfect fit audience. And it's gonna be such an exciting time. So if you're looking to do that, just comment down below or just send me a DM, send me a message so that I can send you the link. We have 30% off until June 20th, and it's gonna be next week. It's gonna be 20% off, and then days close to the date 10% off. Till when we get the date, it's gonna be of course 0% off. You're gonna pay the full price itself. Right now the full price is 3333, $3,333, and right now we are, I think we are at 23333. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have mentorship, the whole program, and overall you're gonna be able to stand out over your crowd. Who wants to have the whole content made for yourself, right? Made for yourself, for attracting the right people. This is powerful. It's all about marketing. So if you're looking for this opportunity, just reach out to me. Super excited to share that with you, and then we talk soon. For the next masterclass. Let me know how it goes, and I know I already have some people that were signing up. So just looking forward. See you next time. Bye bye.